You clicked on this video because every side hustle you've seen asked for skills you don't have, time you can't spare, or money you haven't saved yet. I spent weeks going through dozens of side hustles, studying what actually fits a real 9 to 5 schedule, and found 3 that almost nobody is talking about. The boring ones pay more, and the easier they look, the more people walk right past them. That's exactly why 9 to 5 workers across America are quietly running these from home right now, going from $10 a day to 40. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to quit your job. 1 to 2 hours after work is enough. I call it the boring money stack. And hustle 3, there is a type of client for this hustle that nobody is targeting. Not because they don't exist, because they're hiding in plain sight inside a platform most people use every single day. I call this the ghost inbox method. Right now, somewhere in America, an executive is sitting on 12,000 unread emails, not spam. Real emails from real clients and real opportunities. He cannot see any of them because everything is buried under newsletters and notifications he never asked for. That is where you come in, as a ghost. You go into that inbox, clean it, organize it, flag what matters, set up simple rules so it never gets this bad again. Now you are probably thinking, why would anyone pay just to sort their emails? Here is what changes everything. Research shows executives spend 28% of their entire work week managing email. For someone earning $150,000 a year, that is $42,000 of time wasted every year on inbox chaos. You are not cleaning emails. You are protecting their profit. But what about AI? Gmail has it. Outlook has it. Why does anyone need a human? Here's the truth. AI can sort and filter, but AI cannot decide which client email needs a personal reply today. It cannot write a response in the executive's exact voice. That human judgment is exactly what they pay for, and why this hustle is still wide open in 2026. After deep research, I found this man, a customer service rep from Phoenix who started offering inbox cleanup after his 9 to 5. He charged $100 for a one-time reset. Within 3 months, he had 4 recurring clients paying $200 each per month, $800 every single month. Same skill he used at his day job, just pointed at a different problem. Here is your exact first step. Open LinkedIn. Search for consultants, lawyers, or real estate agents. Send one message. I will clean your inbox in 48 hours and set up a system so you only see what matters. No experience needed. Just that one offer. Most channels recycle the same advice. Everything here is research-based and built for real 9 to 5 schedules. Hit subscribe. It is free. Hustle 1 pays you to clean someone's chaos. But Hustle 2 pays you to fix something that is silently costing millions of Americans their dream job, without them even knowing it. I call this the machine language flip. When someone applies for a job online, their resume does not go to a human first. It goes to a machine. That machine is called an ATS, Applicant Tracking System. It scans for specific keywords, formatting, and structure. If the resume does not match, it gets rejected automatically. The hiring manager never sees it. Over 75% of resumes are rejected by ATS before a single human reads them. Not because the person was unqualified, because their resume was written like a human brochure instead of a machine-readable document. That is your entire business. You take a normal resume, reformat it, match the keywords to the job, fix the structure, hand it back as an ATS document that actually gets through. Now you are thinking, can people just use ChatGPT for this? AI can suggest keywords, but it cannot read the specific job description, understand the industry context, and decide what to keep and what to cut. That human layer is the difference between a resume that passes and one that disappears. No HR background needed, no recruiting experience, just 5 basics: clean layout, standard headings, keyword matching, achievements with numbers, and plain formatting. That is the entire skill. After deep research, I found this man, a warehouse supervisor from Houston who learned ATS basics in 2 weekends. He offered resume rewrites for $35 in a Facebook job seekers group. First week he got 6 clients. He raised his price to $75 within a month. By month 3, he was making over $500 a week, 2 to 3 hours a night after work. Here is your exact first step. Find 3 job postings on LinkedIn in any industry. Take a free sample resume, rewrite it to match those exact keywords, and clean the formatting. That is your portfolio. Post in Facebook career groups and offer your first 3 rewrites testimonial. That is how the first clients come in. Get my free 7-day roadmap to start these hustles from scratch. It shows you exactly how to use AI to get the work done faster. Check the link in the description. Hustle 1 pays you to clean chaos. Hustle 2 pays you to translate documents. But Hustle 3 pays you to find the story already hiding inside a spreadsheet that nobody else can read. I call this the boring data blueprint. And remember what we said at the very beginning, there is a type of client nobody is targeting for this hustle. Not because they do not exist, because they are hiding in plain sight inside a platform most people use every single day. You will know exactly who they are before this section ends. Every week, small business owners, startup founders, and managers are staring at spreadsheets full of sales numbers and performance data. They have all the answers right in front of them, but they cannot see them because the numbers are just rows and columns. Not a story, not a decision, just data sitting there doing nothing. Your job is to turn that data into a clean 10-slide presentation. Clear charts, simple headlines, the kind of deck that makes a business owner walk into a meeting and actually know what to say. Now you are probably thinking, PowerPoint is complicated. Design is hard. Here is the part that changes everything. In 2026, tools like Gamma, Beautiful.ai, and Microsoft Copilot take a spreadsheet and generate a first draft presentation in minutes. Your job is not designing from scratch. Your job is removing 70% of the data, keeping only what answers the client's main question, and making the story clear. That skill takes 1 weekend to learn. But here is what most beginners get completely wrong. They show everything, every column, every row, every number, and the client feels more confused after the presentation than before. After deep research, I found this man, a data entry clerk from Austin, who started offering spreadsheet to presentation services on LinkedIn for $75 per deck. Made a few $100s his first month. Then he stopped targeting random small business owners and started doing something completely different. He searched LinkedIn for bookkeepers and accountants, people who already work with client numbers every single week but hate building presentations. He offered to be their silent partner. They send the spreadsheet. He sends back the deck. They charge their client. Everyone wins. Within 60 days, he had 8 recurring clients sending work every single month. That is the hidden client nobody is targeting. Not the business owner, the professional who already serves the business owner and needs exactly this done every single week. LinkedIn. Right there, in plain sight. Here is your exact first step. Download any free public business dataset. Turn it into a clean 5-slide deck using Canva or Gamma. That is your portfolio. Then search LinkedIn for bookkeepers, accountants, or financial consultants. Send one message. I turn your client spreadsheets into presentation-ready decks in 24 hours. That one message to the right person is worth more than 100 cold emails combined. So there you have it. 3 boring hustles built for real 9-to-5 schedules. Clean executive inboxes and protect their time. Fix resumes so machines actually let them through. Turn messy spreadsheets into presentations people can actually understand. The only question is, where do you start tomorrow? Get my free 7-day roadmap to start these hustles from scratch. It shows you exactly how to use AI to get the work done faster. Check the link in the description. Thanks for watching.